This is a response to Billy's Talking Points from memo from Wednesday, September 2nd, 2015. I don't know what he said, but basically the Iran deal is a done deal. Yesterday, Barbara Mikulski, she's only about 5 feet, a little woman but big stature, came out for the Iran deal. She will not vote against it when it comes up in the House or the Senate, if it even comes up. But her saying that she is for the Iran deal indicates that if it passed, meaning that the House and Senate said we don't want this deal, and it went to Obama, and he vetoed it, then the Senate has enough votes to sustain that veto. Great thing. Billy said he predicted it. He wanted to complain a little bit. I don't want to go into all of the details about the thing, but when you talk about the 24 days, let's just remember that we have the most sophisticated equipment in the world. We have nuclear scientists all over the place. They understand that if something is done at a site, you just can't walk away with the equipment and scrub stuff away. No, that stuff lingers. I mean, I remember in high school about the half-life of uranium at 5,000 years or whatever it was. So, why they're still peddling this little fantasy about it. But I will say that if you remember that in 1977, maybe it was, or 1979, Jimmy Carter with Menachem Begin, and God, I can't. I'm looking at him. Not Arafat, but he was the main guy in Egypt. I can't think of his name. Anwar Sadat. Signed a deal between Israel and Egypt. They had been fighting on and off for a number of times, and they haven't had any fights since then. No wars at all. Now, I'm not saying that because of the Iran deal, there won't be any wars in the Middle East, or there won't be any wars with Iran. I'm just saying that there is precedent that once you do a deal, and the other parties respect the deal, we'll see if Iran does, then good things possibly can happen. I mean, of course, we'll have to see what would happen in the next 30 years. The other thing about a deal is it does get the countries talking to each other on a high level about very, very, not sophisticated is not a good word, high-level discussions about very, very intricate things that are important to both countries, and to find some meaningful ground where they're willing, because you got to look at it from Iran's standpoint too. That the sanctions are hurting them. They're hurting them a lot. They don't want to go back to the sanctions. Right? Do they have money? Yes, they have money. Do they spread terrorism? Yes, they spread terrorism. But again, once you get a deal going, once you get high-level people talking, that gives you the opportunity of some other stuff. Billy complained that the United States, England, France, Germany, China, no, they don't get anything out of it. They all get something out of it. China wants cheap oil. They want to lock that in for the next 30 years. Okay, that's one thing. Germany, France, and England have all kinds of military equipment they want to sell to them. Have all kinds of manufactured goods that they want to sell to them. All kinds of stuff. So, especially pipelines, especially oil drilling material, all that kind of stuff. All of that is going to be available. So we do get a lot out of it. In fact, I do believe that it is anticipated that we could possibly be trading in the neighborhood of $40 to $50 billion per year with Iran, more than we are doing right now. All of those are good things. So that will come about. Now, afterwards, Billy brought on Darth Vader. Dick Cheney and his daughter, and it's sort of funny that he brought him on because they said there's going to be another war. It's going to facilitate another war. It's going to escalate the atomic thing. None of that is even remotely close to being proven that might even happen. If Saudi Arabia wanted to do something, they could. But they haven't shown they're going to do that. They're still going to be looking to America for a protector in that regard. And in terms of the Cheneys, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. That's how far right they are, especially when it comes to American exceptionalism and the fact that the United States should be the world's police force. There's no bad wars as far as the Cheneys are concerned. There are only good wars. And what was the line from Country Joe and the Fish? Come on, mothers, let's move fast. Your big chance is here at last. I can't remember it. Be the first one on your block to have your boy come home in a box. 1, 2, 3, what are we fighting for? It seems like the Cheneys want to fight. They're in a perpetual fight mode. That's all they want. And I think we need to take this deal and it's a win for us. It's a win for all of the other countries. It's a win for Iran. Hopefully good things will come about from it. And Billy said, what does the U.S. get out of it? I'd say peace is a good thing. Yeah, let's give peace a chance.